Today, I'm taking on the challenge of mastering Stoicism to see if I can make her choose me over anyone else. You know, when people think of Stoicism, they often think of some ancient Greek philosophy that's all about being emotionless and unfeeling. But the truth is, Stoicism is so much more than that. It's a way of living, a way of thinking, and a way of being that can actually help you stand out in a romantic context. By applying Stoic principles, you can become a more attractive, more confident, and more resilient person. And that's what we're going to explore today. When it comes to attracting women, a lot of guys face similar issues. They might feel like they're not good enough, or that they're just not doing something right. They might try to put on a fake persona or pretend to be someone they're not, just to impress her. But the truth is, women are not impressed by fake people. They're impressed by confidence, by authenticity, and by a sense of self-awareness. And that's where a lot of guys go wrong. They focus on trying to manipulate her emotions rather than working on themselves and becoming a better person. Or they might fall into the trap of trying to buy her affection or impress her with material possessions. They think that if they can just show her a fancy car or a nice watch or a luxurious vacation, she'll somehow magically fall in love with them. But the truth is, women are not impressed by material things. They're impressed by depth, by character, and by substance. And that's something that a lot of guys are lacking. And then there are the guys who think that they need to be someone they're not in order to attract women. They might try to be the life of the party or the class clown or the tough guy just to get her attention. But the truth is, women can spot a fake from a mile away. They can tell when you're not being true to yourself, and that's a major turn-off. So, what's the solution? How can you actually attract women without resorting to manipulation or materialism or pretending to be someone you're not? The answer lies in Stoicism. By applying Stoic principles, you can become a more confident, more resilient, and more authentic person. And that's exactly what women are looking for. One of the key principles of Stoicism is emotional resilience. This means being able to handle your emotions rather than letting them handle you. It means being able to stay calm under pressure rather than getting anxious or angry. And it means being able to focus on what you can control rather than getting worked up about things that are outside of your control. When you can master your emotions, you become a much more attractive person because you're no longer at the mercy of your feelings. Another key principle of Stoicism is self-control. This means being able to control your desires rather than letting them control you. It means being able to delay gratification rather than seeking instant pleasure. And it means being able to focus on your long-term goals rather than getting distracted by short-term temptations. When you have self-control, you become a much more powerful person because you're no longer a slave to your desires. And then there's the principle of inner strength. This means being able to face your fears rather than running away from them. It means being able to confront your weaknesses rather than trying to hide them. And it means being able to develop a sense of self-awareness rather than trying to avoid it. When you have inner strength, you become a much more attractive person because you're no longer afraid of your own shadow. So, what's the most crucial Stoic insight that can make her choose you over anyone else? It's the idea that authenticity is the ultimate aphrodisiac. When you're true to yourself and unapologetically yourself, you become a magnetic force that draws people in. You're no longer trying to impress her or manipulate her or pretend to be someone you're not. You're just being yourself, unapologetically and unconditionally. And that's incredibly attractive. Panzrinia. When you embody Stoic principles, you become a beacon of confidence and self-awareness. You become someone who is unshakable, unwavering, and unapologetic. And that's exactly what women are looking for. Someone who is secure in himself, and unafraid to be himself. So to recap, by applying Stoic principles, you can become a more confident, more resilient, and more authentic person. And that's exactly what women are attracted to. You can develop emotional resilience, self-control, and inner strength, and become a magnetic force that draws people in. And you can do it all by being true to yourself and unapologetically yourself, because authenticity is the ultimate aphrodisiac. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to share your thoughts on this video, please leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on relationships, self-improvement,